Hi everybody out there, please be welcome to this short video presentation. My name is Carlos Castro, an English student at Math University. This course is English Conversation, and I take this opportunity to extend greetings to all my partners, Juan David, Silvia, Camilo Andres, and of course also to our tutor, Lilian Isabel. Along this video, I'm going to share information about me. I'm going to share my experience to what it was like to achieve the English level I have right now, and I'll try to share it also the metacognitive strategies that the text or the book suggested by the activity guide present. So I live in Montelíbano, Córdoba. It is placed at southwest of the territory of the department. I was born in Cartagena until I lived there until I got 5. Then I moved to Montelíbano. At that age, my parents got divorced. So we moved to here, and from that moment, my life took place in this amazing region. I like soccer, watching TV, enjoying a good plate. I like fish, also the activity to fish. I like to drive cars. That's an incredible experience. It's make you feel like it empowers you. You feel free. You can go wherever you want. But of course you have to be careful when you drive with the pedestrians and respect the traffic. I mean the signs, the semaphores, the light, and also be careful when you drive. I like to ride my bike, also to ride horse, to swim. I mean, I love also to cook, and that's it. What I do for a living? Well, I work as a part-time professor. Most principals are friends of mine, and when it is required, I back up their classes. I assist to the schools, and I'm in contact with children. So that means that I have to think what kind of structure I'm going to introduce to my students, through what kind of topics I'm going to let them get familiar with the structures. Well, about my previous study. After I finished college, I went to Cartagena to start the college. But it isn't happen as I was expected. So I start a 2 years course at Colombo Americano, and at that point is where I can say that I start my English formally. Then it was 6 months later, I start the university, and I took English courses at the university. But I finished the career. Then I didn't feel happy with my English level, so I start self-study, and I put a lot of effort on my listening skills. So I train myself to understand all kind of texts, mostly spoken, but I also train my reading skills looking up words in the dictionary, using machine devices to look up the meaning or to guess word when necessary. By the way, I saw the video of my partner Camilo. My advice for him would be, I do not recommend to use subtitles because it diminishes your awareness, your listening skill. So it's better if you let your ear be aware and concentrate on details on the sounds. That's my little advice. Well, that was kind of what it was like, how I got the English level I have now. Well, I'm going to share with you now 3 strategies to improve English. Well, I recommend a lot listening a lot of music, hear a lot of conversation, to stay in touch with native speakers. And excuse me, give me a second. Again, so this I really appreciate all these strategies that let me stay in touch and tune with the message, with the meaning. What is the true purpose of my interlocutor? Analyze writing text, basically the structure, and I also analyze spoken text, basically the string of sounds, how they modulate, how they vary the accent when they want to change the meaning. You know, all that stuff that happen that take place when we talk. I also recommend writing. That's a skill that I have trained a lot. And when writing, you have to self-correct yourself, because, well, one activity that I love to do is listening to the radio and writing all the text you hear as fast as you can. And then see how much of the text that you write is correct. So you have to analyze the correspondence between what you hear before and what you read later. So that's kind of what I do to train myself in the listening and writing skills. About the text that we had to analyze, there was 3 authors near native. How we deal to get that near native proficiency. It was very helpful for us to know all that kind of stats about the learning process, because most of us feel ashamed when we talk because we make mistakes when talking, but it all made part of the process. So we have to understand that it all happened because we are not native speakers and we are in the process of acquiring a second language, and we have to analyze all the structures and all the the variation of the language. So when we talk, we struggle in our mind to compare, to differentiate not only situation but sounds and how they relate each other. That's basically what. The books also suggest strategies that all those people that have achieved that have succeed in the learning of a second language has applied. I have to say that most of those techniques or strategy have without knowing we have applied them, because deep inside of us we all know that there is not a unique strategy that work or function for all of us. Depending or according to each learning style, each person have to adapt the strategy to how the strategy fit best to him or her. So that's kind of what I understand or extract for the text. It was, as I told before, very helpful for us to know that there is still change to acquire that higher levels, that the group is selected. Not everybody achieve those high stages or high level of proficiency, but if we do what is required, if we make an extra effort, if we make association, if we read internet, search for information, if we all do that a passionate person does when he or she wants to acquire something, so for sure we are going to get that. So basically that's it. Thank you for watching, and until next opportunity, goodbye.